Hey everyone, so I am here today with Hayden with Quiet Cool. Welcome Hayden, happy to have you. And we have something exciting that's currently being offered through Aztec Enterprise Inc. in Lompoc, California, family owned and operated and good friends of mine. But something is very exciting that's available, especially to those of you that are going to be having to deal with a really hot summer. So go ahead and tell us a little bit more about Quiet Cool.
Sure. So like she said, I'm with Quiet Cool, and we make a range of products. We have whole house fans, attic fans, garage fans, and other specialty products that are designed to cool and ventilate your home for pennies an hour. I'm here today because Azteca is now signed up as an authorized installer with our company. So that means they're certified installers. They receive regular factory training. They're up to date on all of our products. They know the benefits and they know how to install our products. And a little bit about our whole house fans. They can save up to 50 to 90% on your AC bill.
Really?
Yeah.
50 to 90%?
Yep. So
that's huge.
It's a massive deal.
Especially for people that, I keep thinking like over in the Atascadero, the Paso area that are going to deal with like really hot temperatures and have to run your ACs all day long. I know a lot of you. So talk a little bit more about that because that's pretty exciting.
Yeah. So the way we get that savings is by reducing the amount of air conditioning use. Now, normally on a hot day, you're probably going to run your air conditioner. You're going to kick it on sometime in the morning. It's going to cycle on and off throughout the day. And then at night, as it starts to cool down, maybe it's not running as much, but it'll still cycle on and off as needed.
Right.
So
raising your bill.
Raising the bill, the bill's going up the whole time. Now with our product, we're going to reduce the air conditioning use just to the time of day that requires it. So during the hot periods of the day where it's 85 plus, 90 plus, that's when you have to run your air conditioner. Any moment outside of that, you can kick on the whole house fan, and it's going to bring fresh, cool air in while the fan is running. It brings the air in, it cools down the air, and then it starts to cool off the mass of the home. So the next day, your home doesn't reheat nearly as fast.
Wow. Interesting. Can you describe how, I guess, the circulation of the air, and there's something about there has to be a window open or a door open in order for this to happen? I want to talk a little bit about that.
Sure. So no matter what kind of home the fan is installed in, we always have to have at least one window or one door open because it works by bringing air into the home.
Got it. Okay.
Right.
And then it circulates through. So tell them how it sucks out all of the pollen, all the dust, like, everything that's within our homes every day that we're breathing in and inhaling, and how it cleans that air.
The EPA said that indoor air can be 2 to 5 times dirtier than outdoor air, even in the most polluted cities in the world. There's other giant associations that also say similar things, like the AMA, the Centers for Disease Control, the CDC, as we all know, have been popping up from time to time given the whole situation of COVID-19. There's 4 things they recommend. The first thing is to wash your hands every chance you get. As soon as you leave your home and you come back in, you need to wash your hands. The second thing is to cover your mouth when you sneeze. Hopefully everybody is doing that. The third thing they recommend is to clean areas that are frequently being touched, like doorknobs, door handles, anything like that. And the fourth thing they recommend is to increase ventilation in your home. Quiet Cool whole house fans do exactly that. It's the best product that will increase ventilation in your home for pennies an hour. And because we're bringing in a fresh current of air into the home, we're going to remove all the toxins, the VOC gases, the pet dander, and any bacteria that's floating in the air. We're going to get rid of that and exhaust it out of the home.
And that sounds awesome, I think, to a lot of us. And I know a lot of pet lovers out there. I have a lot of family that loves their pets, and they're all indoor pets, and there's nothing wrong with that. But this just sounds like an awesome way to keep the air clean and know it's clean. So now talk a little bit more about the install, and we'll be able to, as we're talking about this, we'll insert shots of like how this happens and what kind of unit it is, because initially I guess I thought it integrated into an existing AC unit. That's not necessarily the case.
No.
And then you can talk a little bit about what you have there in your hand and how you operate the system. and how easy it is.
Okay. So the system is separate from an air conditioning unit. It complements an AC unit. It doesn't replace it. It works in tandem with it. Now, the way it's designed to work is like I mentioned earlier, in the morning, at night, anytime it's cooler outside than it is inside your house. Usually, we install them somewhere centrally in a home, whether it's a staircase or a hallway. It just depends on the house.
Okay.
And for those of you that have bigger homes, you might be better off with 2 units. But that's something Azteca would come in and inspect.
Determine that. Right,
Yeah.
Right, when they give you the quote and all of that.
Of course.
Okay. And then as far as, and it plugs in, it's just a plugged in unit?
Yeah, it's a plug-in unit, so that helps keep the costs down.
Okay.
We're all about keeping your costs down on this.
Absolutely.
So
We love that.
exactly. So you don't have to upgrade any electrical panels or add anything to make it work.
Okay. And then it's simply operated by, normally something like this would be mounted up, if you want to show the viewers, on your wall. But in this case, he's got it right here in his hand. It's literally that small.
Yep.
And you can kind of just talk him through operating it if you're good with that.
Sure. It's very simple to operate. There's 2 buttons. The top button is a timer button, and it cycles through 1, 2, 4, 8, and 12 hours. The bottom button is your speeds. You have a high, medium, and low. And it's very, like I said, it's very easy to use. You turn it on with a click, and you set the speed with 1 click down here, and then up here you set the time. So right now I have it on for 1 hour, and that means I don't have to kick it off. It's just going to turn off after 1 hour of use.
And if you're quiet, you can actually hear that it kicked on that fast.
Yeah,
That's super fast.
that's the fan on high. I can barely hear it.
Nice.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's how fast it'll go on and like it starts circulating the air. So
Yeah.
That's perfect. And again, one of the biggest points here outside of it cleaning the air within your home is that this is going to save you said between 50 and 90% on your AC
Yeah,
bills.
it'll save you up to 50 to 90% on the AC bill.
That to me is kind of like a no-brainer. But
Mhm.
and like I'm telling you right now, right here, Azteca Enterprise Inc. in Lompoc, California, has this available. They can come out, give you guys a free quote. They can do your install. I would highly recommend calling before it's 100 degrees in Atascadero and Paso Robles, but that's just me. If you guys want to wait until you're like dying over there and you're getting really high bills, then you can wait for that too. But I think this is all great information. If you wanted to get any more information, you can go to the Azteca website or just private message myself or Azteca through their Facebook page. Be sure to follow them on Facebook and on Instagram if you have any other questions. But like I said, family owned and operated, great people. And we appreciate you, Hayden, for taking some time with us today. And this is a great product. So hopefully we can get some people being a lot more cool out there and with paying less on their AC bill. So thanks, everybody.
Thank you.